Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really wanting to talk to you about Christmas. So imagine with me if you will, like if you woke up one day on Christmas morning and you were surrounded by strangers, people that you didn't know, people that you maybe just met a few months ago, and you look around and there's no one that you know that is family. And that is what it's like for foster children during the Christmas season. And so I just wanted to come on here and give you some tips and some advice for if you know a foster family and also if you are a foster parent. So let's just start with the foster parent side of it. So for us, what we do with our children at Christmas time that are in care is we treat them exactly the way we would treat like our biological children would. We give them presents, we give them lots of things, like every child would get about the same dollar amount of stuff. We make it really huge, and I think that's so important that we don't separate that, you know, you're my children and you're my foster children. We don't want to separate those things because we want to make them feel loved and apart. And so that's like all year round. You want to make sure when your foster kids come into your home, you become their mom or their dad, and you want to let them feel loved. And the second thing I really want you to encourage you to do is ask them, what traditions have you celebrated with your family before? Like ask your foster child that. So I asked my foster children that. A few things were like they took a lot of pictures, they had presents, you know, different things like that. Sometimes it will be a sad moment where they'll be like, well, we did nothing, and that's kind of sad. And so I just want you to like sympathize with them in those moments and be like, well, this is what we do, and add your traditions to the mix too, and just kind of come alongside them and help them to feel more excited about Christmas, and just really play it up, because in a child's mind, Christmas is a very special, magical time, and you want to make that a magical experience. And I'm all about like being debt-free and all these things, but when it comes to like Christmas and giving to a child, you can never be too extravagant. So I encourage you to invest into these kids, spend money on them, give of yourself. If you can't afford it, ask for help. And so those are some things that I'm thinking about doing for foster care. Sorry, I have my 4-year-old over on the other side of the camera again, who's in foster care as well, but she is starting to play the piano. But let's not play the piano, sweetie, okay? All right, so also, sorry, I'm so distracted by that, it's funny. So if you are on the other side of the boat, like let's say you're related to someone that has foster kids or something like that, like some things that you can do, like you might know a family in your town that has foster kids, things that you can do to help support them is ask them, how can we help you during the season? A lot of them will say they don't need help, and if you still want to help them, you could buy each of the kids a present or something like that. Equal value. Don't forget their biological kids in that mix too. You don't want anyone to feel left out in the family. It's kind of a sensitive time, and so yeah, that's really important. Also, another thing you could do is just come alongside them and say, hey, do you want to go sledding with us? Do you want to go Christmas caroling with us? Do you want to make cookies? Those things all sound like a lot of fun. Just invite them to things that you know in the community that are going on for kids that you can do to support them. And lastly, please pray for these kids that are in foster care during the holiday season, because it's so scary. Like I said, you wake up Christmas morning and you don't know the people you're with, and it's just kind of frustrating. So I just like invest in prayer for these kids. And so that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions about foster care, I just would love to answer them. And if you're considering doing foster care, please reach out. I would love to help you get to that point. If you're in my community, I would love to help you with that too. It's a joy, and highly recommend it. And we are on the verge of an adoption through foster care, so we're almost to our 4th kids. So I'm excited about that. And so anyways, we're excited. It's a fun time of year, but it could be scary. So anyways, I hope you guys are having the best day ever, and I'll see you next time. Bye!